Landi tip number 14, use friendship as a Landi entry point. Do you want to flirt with someone you've known for a while? Did you suddenly develop feelings for a friend? What if you have known this person for a very long time already, and you just realize now that this person is attractive, or this person is or has qualities that you actually like? How can you use friendship as an entry point to flirt with your crush? So in this episode of Lindy and with Danny, you're gonna know. Hey there, my flirty butterflies. I'm Danny and welcome to my podcast, Landian with Danny. Masarap po maglandian, masaya makipaglandian. And welcome. The fact that you clicked this means either lumalandi ka ngayon, gusto mo lumande, or nagpa-plan ka lumande. So, welcome to the Flirty Butterfly Club. And as you can see, I'm wearing my merch. It says Landi responsibly. So if you want to be matchy-matchies with me and our fellow flirty butterflies, head on to my Instagram at Danny Buenvenida, DANIBUENVENIDA, and look at the links there in my bio. You can buy this in multiple platforms: Blogify, Shopee, Lazada. So yes, simple plug, short plug. Okay, so recently, I'm not gonna lie, I have been down, not down bad for a person, but down as in sad down, because napapansin ko, lahat ng friends ko, pakonti-konti na po sila nagkakajowa. And people who I know, not actually close friends, but like acquaintances, a lot of them are getting engaged. And I'm here. I'm still single. I'm single, but I'm giving you guys flirting advice. And if a lot of you are telling me, nagbibigay ka ng Landi tips, wala ka namang jowa. Kaya nga Landi tips, sinabi ko bang relationship tips. And also, cultures don't play. Tsare, nagdahilan. Anyway, so yeah, the friends that I have now who have relationships, I noticed that kasi, whenever I meet new people, and I know na meron silang ka-relationship, even before I had my Landi tip on TikTok and like Landian with Danny podcast, I would be so curious about people's or couples' love stories. Like even when I was young, I would ask my parents. I love my parents' Landi story. I also love my grandparents' Landi story. Basically, yung parents ko, it was a very sumakay ako sa jeepney, ikaw ang nakatabi type of Landi story. And my lolo naman in my mom's side, it was a bus kind of story. Like, paandar na yung bus, nagko-commute sila, tapos napaupo yung lola ko sa lap ng lolo ko. So, like, what in the universe is happening? And with my wowa naman, my dad's side, I don't think it was related to like transportation or anything. But yeah, I think my wowo would always ride a motorcycle going to my wowa and like make ligaw to her, whatever. But I'm hoping I meet mine at a plane. sa first class or like sa cruise. Anyway, she's yapping again. But basically, yun nga, I love asking people their love stories. And recently, the common trope that I noticed with my friends are the friends to lovers trope. And whenever they make kwento, it makes so much sense how they developed or like how their relationship blossomed, because they started out as friends, like literally friends lang talaga, getting to know each other, no expectations, and eventually that friendship, which started from events. I'm actually referring to two of my friends right now. Their relationship started, they met each other at events, influencer-ish events, ganon. Tapos, after hanging out at events, they would ask each other out na to hang out outside of events. Then, eventually, these are different couples, but like, yeah, eventually they got to talking online. They realized that they have a lot of similarities. They see eye to eye on things. They have similar values, not too similar family cultures, but like, alam mo yun, they can compromise in that, and like, they have the same humor. They're interested in almost a lot of the same things. So, I realized, oo nga, no, like, if you start a connection without expectations, just enjoying the company of a person, there's a high possibility that you would actually develop into a romantic relationship. Kasi if you think about it, kapag nagsisimula pa lang yung connection nyo, tapos nilagyan mo na agad na parang, I'm a date to marry person, so I'm just gonna keep on hanging out with this person because I see him as my future husband or my future wife. Kapag ganun agad, mas malaki rin yung chance na madi-disappoint ka. So if you're in a season now that you're just exploring, you're not in a hurry naman to find a relationship, go out there and like, make friends with the gender that you're attracted to and not necessarily hope na magiging kayo because that's gonna take the fun out of it. Alam mo yun? So yeah. Now kasi, if you haven't watched my Lendi tip number 3 where I explained the different types of flirting styles, personally, I am a sincere flirt talaga. Like, when I talk to a person, halos araw-araw, this when I get to know more about that person and when that person seems interested also sa akin na gusto niya rin malaman a lot of stuff about me. He asks about my hobbies, the things that I love, the things that I'm passionate about. He asks about my friends, my family. Parang the more he gets to know about me and the more I get to know about him, I feel much closer to this person. Dude, kahit online, na araw-araw tayo magkausap, basta there's like consistency there. Kahit nga hindi tayo nagfa-flirt, hindi tayo nag-pick up line, hindi tayo bumabanat sa isa't isa. As long as we get to know each other personally, I tend to fall for the person. Alam mo yun? And I think for the other sincere flirts are out there, if you find another sincere flirt as well, even if you don't know that they're a sincere flirt, friendship can be a great, strong foundation for it to blossom into a romantic relationship. So, yeah, and I just want to say thank you to one of the Frilly Butterflies, specifically at Pauline Nicole on IG for suggesting this topic. Sabi niya, how to lend it with someone you know already. So, you know already, this person is already a friend or an acquaintance or whatever. So, I have a few bullet points here. So, just stick with me. Number 1, okay, nakalagay dito, make conversations more frequent. Which makes sense. That's self-explanatory. Yeah, I feel like I read it in this book. It's called Why Men Love Bitches na book. So, I don't have it with me. But I remember, and specifically, page 57 says na parang, you have to, or if you can, treat 1 month as a platonic period for the both of you. Because in that way, you get to know each other more nga. And like, but yeah, make conversations more frequent. You don't have to be flirty sa conversations nyo. A simple, okay, fine, I'm talking to this one guy right now sa Bumble. And we agreed na there's nothing, like, we just need a friend at the moment. Like, a friend who would update you, just talk to you every day, and not talk to you 24/7. Like, we just talk at the morning and at night. Good morning, good night, a short recap of what happened during our day, good night. Ganon lang. And honestly, that is sufficient for me na. Like, okay na yun. Kasi busy din ako sa umaga and wala rin akong time to meet a jowa, right? I mean, no, I want a jowa na now. But yeah, I'm so busy in the morning. So, very convenient yung quote-unquote friendship namin. And I try my best to tell myself na parang, okay, we had this label na for this connection. Sabi namin, friends lang to. And we're not even jumping to other platforms. We just literally talk on Bumble. So imagine, hindi naman mabilis mag-notify ang Bumble, right? Like, unlike other platforms like Telegram, WhatsApp, Viber, hindi mo siya mabilis mag-notif. So, hindi talaga kami real-time mag-reply unless na maabutan namin yung isa't isa na late at night, done na with work parehas, tuloy-tuloy yung conversation. But again, hindi kami parang hindi nagtatampo pag late mag-reply, hindi nagtatampo kapag dumaan yung isang araw, tapos hindi naman nag-message yung isa. So, wala lang. Very chill. And I think if you like a person, wag mong madalian masyado. Because again, a fire that burns so fast would also melt fast. But the fire that burns moderately would be ubos. Not that fast. Hala, nag-try magbigay ng metaphor pero di naman maayos yung pagka-explain. So yeah, just, yun lang, make conversations frequent. Just talk. If you have a type of friendship na di naman talaga araw-araw magkausap, like, at least message each other, make it 3 times a week or something. Basta make it more frequent than how you were conversing before, Para may gradual build-up of whatever this connection is. Okay, number 2, ito After you make your conversations more frequent, let's say, okay, you converse more online, the thing that you have to do next is initiate hangouts na. So, since you're friends naman, it can be a good reason to tell this person now, uy, I kind of want to try bouldering. I want to try pickleball. Want mo, try natin, like out of work or out of school, para naman may life tayo outside of work. Or we can maybe go on a quick hike sa may Tanay Rizal, or we can, specific ng Tanay Rizal, or we can visit this coffee shop. Wala lang, cute lang, baka gusto mo. Like, don't pressure them into thinking na parang it's a date. Like, wala lang, chill hangout lang. Like, if you watch my recent TikTok na parang asking people if they're a chill, low-key type of flirt or straightforward and confident type of flirt, may question ako doon na, would you rather be chill and low-key and like ask them for a coffee hangout, or like be straightforward and confident and ask them out on a planned date that you planned? So a lot of people said na chill low-key lang. Then one girl said there na parang, I'd rather take him out on a coffee hangout date, because if friendship lang yung vibe niyong dalawa, you can like make the excuse na parang, or like you can pass it off na parang, oh, this is just chill, we're just hanging out, ganon. And you can gauge the connection that you have na when you just initiate a simple hangout, kasi no pressure. You don't have to fully look your bestest self, unlike if you're going out on like a fancy dinner date. Hindi ganun yung vibe. Like, no pressure on the both of you. You're just enjoying. And it's better if you hang out in real life talaga, instead of like, imagine talking online for 5 months tapos di naman kayo nagkikita in real life. I had this like similar connection back in 2024 na, girl, 5 months talaga kami magkausap. And the sincere flirt in me, hindi ko kinaya, na fall talaga ako. Like, halos gabi-gabi magkausap kami sa phone. Like, voice call iba pa kasi yung chat sa voice call. Voice call is more like personal. It's more genuine. You can hear the voice of the person. You can hear their emotions and whatever. That's more special than text. So imagine text, then you can gradually go to voice calls, then you can gradually go to video calls, then eventually you have to meet in person and hang out in person. Kasi don't be like me. 5 months yon, nagko-call lang talaga kami every night. Then umabot sa point na pikon na ako. Sabi ko, why are we even doing this? You're not asking me out on a proper date. So, ano to, friends lang tayo. Normal friends. Do not talk to each other every day. Do not ask personal questions too much about each other. I believe I already said this in one of my podcast episodes, but don't let it go to that point na sobrang sayang na yung effort and yung energy and yung pag-pour out mo ng heart mo, and like pagkakilala mo dito sa person na to for 5 months, tapos di naman pala kayo jive in real life. Sayang sa time. So, since friends, initiate na a hangout. Tapos, during this hangout, okay, simple landy tactics that you can do, of course, kasi syempre, may magtatanong na naman sa inyo, paano yan? Kinakabahan ako pag nag-hangout kami in real life. Okay, the next episode of this is the do's and don'ts for the first date, but for now, hear me out. During your hangout, number 1, you have to maintain eye contact. Like, it's very important. Smile and maintain eye contact. That was one of my main mistakes when I started dating. Like, dating out of the online sphere. When I agreed to go on dates from guys on Bumble, I feel like when I went out on a date with them, the conversations went well. Like, if they pursued me, I feel like I would try to get into a relationship with them. But during the conversations, I would find myself always looking elsewhere kapag sila na nagsasalita. Like, kapag ako na yung nag-explain, they're looking straight at me. But ako kasi, kinakabahan ako during the date. So, whenever they're talking, I'm like, reacting naman. I'm actively listening. I'm actively reacting. But I'm not looking straight towards their direction because kinakabahan ako. Like, I get so nervous kapag eye-to-eye talaga during that time. That's why nagawa ko yung first ever landy tip ko na, landy tip, look at them straight in the eye, yada, 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 yada. So, maintain eye contact, okay? And smile. You need to have smiling eyes and you need to smile. Kasi, lalo na, if you're watching this, and I'm speaking from experience, so this is like a girl dating a guy. Guys, when I ask guys, what are your types? Usually, they always say talaga, girls with a nice smile. And I feel like it would root to the fact that they feel na napiplease nila yung girl, napapatawa nila yung girl. They make the girl feel comfortable in their presence and hindi nila nafe-feel na nire-reject sila or na-embarrass sila because the guy is talking to the girl. So, if you're a girl, make sure that you let the guy know that he is entertaining you in a sense, or like you're comfortable with this guy kahit na hindi naman, fake it till you make it na lang. Just have smiling eyes. Kasi ako, I have a resting bitch face. So, it's hard for me to make guys feel comfortable in my presence. So, at first talaga, feeling ko, they don't like talking to me because like, wala, serious lang yung face ko. But really, I'm having fun. It's a cool vibe, ganon. But sometimes also kasi I get so insecure. So, I kind of like put this facade na parang I don't care. But really, I want you to talk to me. I want you to make me laugh. Alam mo yon. So, once they hit that sweet spot na napatawa na talaga ako, tuloy-tuloy na sila na magjo-joke. Ako kasi talaga, pag tumawa talaga ako, tawa talaga. Parang, ganun talaga, girl. Wala akong pa-cute na tawa na, dati meron pero nairita ako. I realized that that's so freaking cringy. So, I thought to myself, if I wanna laugh, I'm gonna laugh talaga na. Once I start laughing like that, na-notice ko, oh, they really like making girls smile. And nasasatisfy sila pag alam nila they're giving the girl a good time. Something. So yeah, smile, interact. And even if the guy is nonchalant, at least diba nasabi mo na parang, you tried to be friendly. If you can't look them straight to the eye, look at the tip of their nose. It's not the tip here. Basta, look at their direction. Para hindi nila ma-feel na you're not interested with what they're saying. Next, what you can do pa is use physical touch whenever it feels natural. Okay. Whenever you're on a first date. Okay, recently lang, may friend ako na nag-share sa akin ng story. Imagine this girl's 30 plus. Then, she has this friend na nag-a-ask sa kanya ng advice. Then this girl, the 30 plus girl, is my friend. So, she sends my landi tips to this guy na 38 plus years old na. And the guy went out on a date with another girl. Tapos sabi daw ng girl sa kanya, don't be shy to ask me if it's okay. If you wanna hold my hand, just ask me. You can hold my hand while we're walking. And some guys, 30 plus, this age, still do not get that that's a good sign from the girl. That's the girl telling you na, dude, I like you. You can like make a move. You're too mabait. And I appreciate your pagiging mabait, but dude, make a move na. Yon, you have to be conscious, be aware of the types na pwede mo naman hawakan yung guy. Para pag nagbigay siya ng joke, ha ha ha, tapikin mo sa bicep or sa chest. Or kapag kunyari, let's say nag-window shopping kayo. Kunyari may nakita ka super cute top, super cute dress, or super cute outfit that you think would look good on the guy. Or there's a sale or whatever. Hatakin mo yung hand niya. So, dito tayo. There's something. You just need to touch. Break the touch barrier. If you're already comfortable with this person and you think that this person is also comfortable with you, break the touch barrier. Because once you touch each other, like mapa-arm yan, hand yan, braso, face, once na-break mo yung touch barrier, you would already be able to assess if comfortable pa kayo sa isa't isa. And you would increase the possibility of that person being more open to you. And you should always have this open body language. Huwag kayong laging nakakross yung arms. Huwag ka laging like, kunyari, let's say cinema scenario. Huwag ka like, nakaganon talaga sa seat mo. Tapos dito siya nakaupo. No, like, idikit mo. Like, close the gap. Akbayan mo. Hawakan mo sa waist. Yung mga ganong stuff. Like, simple things like that just change everything. Like, even if hindi mo naman gusto yung person. Like, even if friendly lang talaga atake. Pag hinawakan ka talaga ng lalaki, alam mo like, oh, what a gentleman. Gentleman, hindi, may mga manyak eh. Pero like, pag hinawakan ka, parang, oh, that's so caring. He's like, concerned whenever we're crossing the street. Ganong vibes. Parang, oh, alalayan ka kasi maraming tao. Like, say, a party club, nandun ka sa harang, tas maraming dumadaan na tao, tas igagay niya lang yung back mo or yung waist mo para dun ka sa tabi niya, para hindi ka humarang sa mga tao. Nagigets niyo ba? Simple things like that can make a huge difference. Then, what else? Playfully bully or teasing. Okay. This one. Guys like it kapag nasasabayan mo yung pang-iinis nila sa'yo. I'm not saying that all guys are like this, but kapag iniinis ka na ng lalaki, there's a chance that he kind of finds you charming, cute, attractive, whatever. So, take it as a compliment. Lalo na pag gusto mo naman yung guys, iniinis ka niya. Parang, ganon. Inisin mo siya pabalik. Playfully tease or bully this guy. And I swear, you're gonna be able to wrap him around your finger type of vibe. They like it kapag mabilis tayo mapikon, but pikon in a sense na kaya natin sakyan yung trip nila. Yung ganong vibe. It's also cute if kunyari, meron kang nakitang thing about him na pwede mong inisin. Give them a nickname for it. they're gonna remember you because yun yung may nickname ka na sa kanila. And giving nicknames to a person is so special. Like, what? They have a specific bond that silang dalawa lang nakakaintindi. So those are some of the simple things that you can do once you hang out as quote-unquote friends. Next, number 3, observe and learn their giving and receiving love language. Okay, since the both of you are friends, the more that you get to know each other, mas marami kayo matatanong ng personal questions to each other. Love languages kasi, there's high possibility magkaiba yung giving and receiving love language. So, if you actually really like the person, hindi mo gagawing dahilan na, di ko to gagawin sa'yo, hindi ko naman kasi love language yan. No. If you really like the person, I don't think anyone should even tell you this. Like, mafe-feel mo na gusto mo tong gawin sa kanya. For example, the girl wants letters, like handwritten letters. And ikaw mismo, hindi mo naman love language magbigay ng handwritten letters. But, since you want the person that you like to feel special and to feel loved, no one, like, I don't think you would need anyone to tell you na parang, give her handwritten letters because that's what makes her kilig. Diba? Parang ano na lang yun. Automatic na dapat yun sa utak mo. So, observe what they like. Like, kunyari, yung love language nila towards you is physical touch. Try applying that love language to them. Basta yun, it's very important talaga to study the different love languages kasi once na punto nyo na sobrang sakto na yung giving love language mo pala, receiving love language niya, tapos yung giving niya, receiving mo. Like, sobrang, para siyang puzzle piece na nag-connect. Like, oh my God, perfect match. Gets ba? Ano ba example? May na-meet na ba akong sobrang sakto? I feel like I dated this one guy in college and my giving love language is physical touch kasi. Siya giving love language niya is words of affirmation and my receiving is words of affirmation. Pag you keep on complimenting me, you keep on telling me na I look good, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm hot, I'm funny, I'm gonna be like, say more. Like, yes, give me more compliments. But like, I'm a physical touch giver, so I would keep on like pinching you, holding your hand, holding your biceps, biting you, kissing you, tita kisses, na parang, yung ganun ako. But kapag ginawa yun sa akin, parang, not too much. Sakto lang. Alam mo yun? So, it's very sakto kapag napunto niyo yung love language na isa. So, observe and learn that person's love language. Okay. And lastly, ito, very important, you have to be aware of the friends to lovers window. I know one guy specifically who told me this, so if you're watching this, you know who you are. I don't know if I wanted to stick to my. So see, Daniel Tocco, Real Talk Saglet, he said this, beware of the friends to lovers window because it makes sense. There would always be this window na you can actually make a move. Kasi kapag masyado mo nang pinatagal na friends lang kayo, that person may just interpret it, or that person may label you in their mind na friend lang. Like, na-miss mo na yung window na dapat pala dito. Tinry ko na siyang i-ask out on a date. Mararamdaman mo yun. I can't actually tell you when that would happen, but I think you would feel it. Baka sa sobrang tagal na friends lang kayo, hindi ka na umamin. Friend lang talaga tingin niya sa'yo. So, it also applies here yung unless it's declared, do not assume. So, kapag feeling mo comfortable na talaga kayo sa isa't isa as friends, you can actually ask that question na. Then kapag hindi naman na-reciprocate, the ball is in your court. Like, it's up to you now. It's up to you if you're gonna make it awkward for the both of you and lose the friendship, or it's up to you if you're gonna make it seem na parang, okay, friends pa rin tayo. But somehow, may kirot yun sa puso mo kasi nga, na-reject ka. But at the end of the day, would you want this person to still be your friend? Like, friends na talaga, kaya mo ba? Or hindi. Kasi kapag hindi, still save yourself from it. But I think pwede mo naman siya maging happy crush for the at the moment. Wala pa kasi ako na-experience na ganun eh. Kasi mabilis ako mag-shut off kapag sinabi sa akin ng lalaki na I don't like you. Okay, on crush. Ganun. I think that's basically it. At the end of the day, you would sense naman if your crush would want to talk to you or hang out with you. And if you think about it, it's also okay to date a friend, lalo na if you're someone who doesn't go out that much and meet new people. And when friend mo na kasi may comfortability level na dun eh. So, kaya nga nagkakaroon ng mga di ba, kontrata na parang by the age we reach 35, wala pa tayo bareha sa asawa. Tayo na lang. Parang okay na yun. I feel like a lot of you have that type of friend. But yeah. So, yun. That's all for today's Landi Tip. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had insights and enjoy making friends and enjoy making Landi. I hope you guys would have a prosperous 2025 and have love lives. Amen. So yeah, again, if you want this merch, this comes in white and black from sizes extra small to extra large. I'm trying to find a way to make a double XL for those of you who want like bigger sizes or like looser tops. But yeah, sold out nyo muna to, yung existing supply para magkaroon tayo ng double XL. So yeah, live responsibly, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. If you have relandizations, feel free to share them in your stories, Instagram, My Day, wherever. Follow me on Instagram, Danny Buenvenida, and or Landian with Danny. If you have any podcast suggestions, feel free to comment them below or message me on Instagram about it. If you're watching on Spotify, please don't forget to leave a 5-star rating para mas makita tong podcast sa other people's Spotify suggestions. If you're listening to YouTube, please leave a like and a comment and share this podcast with your friends, with your lover. Yun lang naman. That's all. Yeah, thank you so much for listening. And always remember to keep your head up high and learn from troubles that pass you by. Live your Landi life to the fullest and Landi responsibly. Bye-bye. Mwah.